secret to keep tucked away deep inside. But you walk in the room and the armor feels thin, and for the first time I'm ready to let someone in. It's a beautiful fear, it's a sweet kind of ache, to give you the one thing that's easiest to break. So if you're gonna love me all the way. Don't leave any words that we're fighting to say. I'm handing you the keys, I'm stepping off the ledge. I'm standing right here on the sharpest of edges. If it ends in a wreck, if it ends in a scar, I'd still take the pieces of whoever you are. Go ahead, take it all, leave nothing apart. Darling, you're the only one I let break my heart. Yeah. There's a vulnerability in the way that you move that gives me a courage I don't have to prove. I'd rather be shattered and know what we had than be perfectly whole and be perfectly sad. It's the risk of the fall that makes flying feel real, and you're the only soul who can make me actually feel. So let's lean in close till the world disappears, and trust in love that's bigger than fear. They say be careful, they say watch your back, but I'm looking for the light in every single crack. It's a terrifying mercy to be known this well, but you're the only heaven that could survive this hell. So if you're gonna love me all the way. Don't leave any words that we're frightened to say. I'm handing you the keys, I'm stepping off the ledge. I'm standing right here on the sharpest of edges. If it ends in a wreck, if it ends in a scar, I'd still take the pieces of whoever you are. Go ahead, take it all, leave nothing apart. Darling, you're the only one I let break my heart. If it means I gotta hold you, break it wide open, just like I told you. It's yours to keep, it's yours. Grocery stores full of roses and cheap plastic rings. I'm walking past the displays of all those forever things. The calendar is mocking me with a circle in bright red, while I'm just trying to clear the echoes of you from my head. It's supposed to be a day for wine and candlelight, but I'm just sitting on the porch staring at the night. So go ahead and leave your ghost in the doorway of the room. Let the winter air turn colder than this February bloom. I thought we'd be the story that the poets try to write, but now I'm just a shadow in the middle of the light. If this is how it ends under a sky of paper stars, then go ahead and leave another set of jagged scars on 14 February. Go on and break my heart. I found the card I bought you tucked inside my leather coat, full of all the promises that I never got to quote. The reservations canceled and the champagne's gone to waste. Now everything about this day has such a bitter taste. It's funny how a day can feel like a heavy iron chain, linking every I love you to the sudden sharpest pain. They say that love is patient, they say that love is kind, but they don't mention what it's like to leave it all behind. On a day when everyone is holding hands in the street, and I'm just trying to remember how to keep a steady beat. So go ahead and leave your ghost in the doorway of the room. Let the winter air turn colder than this February bloom. I a shadow in the middle of the light. If this is how it ends under a sky of paper stars, then go ahead and leave another set of jagged scars. On 14 February, go on and break my heart. Just a date on a page, just a bird in a cage. Happy Valentine's to the one who walked away, while I'm still standing in the ruins of the day. Yeah, break my heart, it's already torn. I've been practicing these words in the mirror for a week, but my courage always falters every time I try to speak. The world is turning crimson, there are hearts on every street, while I'm just over here trying not to miss a beat. I've hidden behind friendship and the safety of the jokes, but the fire's getting higher from the embers and the smoke. So here's my confession of love, written in the snow under the neon glow of a 14 February show. I don't want a box of candy or a temporary spark. I want the hand that holds me when the world is getting dark. I'm tired of the oh-nos and the secrets that I keep. I'm standing on the edge and I'm ready for the leap. It's the way you tilt your head when you're listening to a song that makes me feel like I've been waiting for you all along. I don't need a grand parade or a flight to somewhere new. I just need a quiet Tuesday in a kitchen next to you. This date on the calendar, it finally gave me the sign to stop pretending. I don't wanna make you mine. If you say it's too much, if you say we're just the same, I'll take the cold and walk away. I'll never whisper blame, but if there's even a flicker, just a shadow of a yes, then this Valentine's is better than the ones that I've guessed. So here's my confession of love, written in the snow under the neon glow of a 14 February show. I don't want a box of candy or a temporary spark. I want the hand that holds me when the world is getting dark. I'm tired of the almost and the secrets that I keep. I'm standing on the edge and I'm ready for the leap. Completely bare, no more hiding, no more if on this 14th February. I'm giving you my heart. That's my confession. I used to think that love was just a fence around a yard, a territory captured, or a house I had to guard. But you're a wilder beauty, like the edge of a map, the kind of grace that doesn't need to set a single trap. I look at you and suddenly the ceiling's gone away, and I'm standing in a universe that's bigger than the day. It's beyond the I love you, it's deeper than the skin. It's the holy kind of silence where the secrets all begin. Further than the ocean floor, past the furthest star, I'm lost in the wonder of exactly who you are. If forever has a limit, then I'm breaking through the wall to a love that goes beyond it all. Oh, it's in have to conceal. We're more than just a story, we're more than just a name. We're a different kind of energy, a never-ending flame. They say that every mountain has a peak you have to climb, but with you I'm stepping out of space and out of time. There's no horizon line inside, no end to what we feel. Just a beautiful expansion of a love that's finally real. It's beyond the I love yous. It's deeper than the skin. It's the holy kind of silence where the secrets all begin. Further than the ocean floor, past the furthest star. I'm lost in the wonder of exactly who you are. If forever has a limit, then I'm breaking through the wall to a love that goes beyond it all. Way beyond the words, higher than the birds. In the space between the heartbeats, that's where you'll find me. Going beyond everything I thought love could be. I used to keep my secrets locked behind a heavy door, thinking love was a battlefield, a never-ending war. But then you came like morning light across a dusty floor, and suddenly I don't need to be guarded anymore. It's in the way you notice when my spirit's running low. You're the only compass needle that tells me where to go. So take the parts I've hidden and the parts I've yet to find. Take the messy pieces and the shadows in my mind. I'm laying down my armor, darling, can you see? Every beat, every breath, you got all of me. Not just the Sunday best or the smiles in the sun, but the soul beneath the surface, you're the only one. There's a quiet kind of magic in the way you say my name, like a soft and steady whisper that can put the stars to shame. You see the flaws I try to fix and call them beautiful. In a world that's loud and empty, you're the only soul that's full. I'm leaning, I'm not letting go, I'm falling without fear. Cause home isn't a place anymore, it's just whenever you're near. I'm giving you the keys to every room inside my heart, the finish line, the middle, and the place where it all starts. It's a terrifying mercy giving someone this much power, but I choose to bloom for you even in my darkest hour. So take the parts I've hidden and the parts I've yet to find. Take the messy pieces and the shadows in my mind. I'm laying down my armor, darling, can you see? Every beat, every breath, you got all of me. Not just the Sunday best or the smiles in the sun, but the soul beneath the surface, you're the only one. Yeah, you got it all. The highs, the lows, the rise, the fall, no more holding back, no more running and free. I'm finally home, now that you have all of me. I spent so long just looking at the gray in every sky, counting every almost and every cold goodbye. But you're the morning promise that I never saw coming, the end of all my searching and the end of all my running. You're in the way the sunlight hits the dust upon the floor, making me see magic where I saw nothing before. Cause you're the architect of every beautiful thing I know, from the way you say my name to the way you let love grow. It's a terrifying mercy, this peace I finally found. No one heart could keep my feet so steady on the ground. So please just thing I need to find my way. I'm learning how to breathe again. I'm finding back my faith. In a world that's always moving, you're my only steady place. It's not just in the grand designs or stars across the blue. It's the quiet little moments that lead me back to you. I used to fear the ending before the story could begin, but with you I'm finally brave enough to let the whole world in. They say that nothing lasts forever, that everything must fade, but I'll build a monument to every promise that we've made. If the colors ever dim, and if the seasons start to sting, I'll just look at you and remember every beautiful thing. 'Cause you're the architect of every beautiful thing I know. From the way you say my name to the way you let love grow. It's a terrifying mercy, this peace I finally found, knowing one heart could keep my feet so steady on the ground. So please just stay. Don't ever let this feeling slip away. You're the only beautiful thing I need to find my way. Just a quiet kind of wonder, the lightning and the thunder. It all leads back to you. Yeah, you're the only beautiful thing, the only thing that's true. I watch the seasons change 100 times inside my head before I ever found the courage for the words I should have said. The world was moving fast, but I was frozen in the way, like a ghost in my own story, just a heartbeat behind fate. I recognized your spirit long before I knew your name, like a flicker in the darkness, finally finding its own flame. If I had 1,000 years, I'd spend every single one walking through the shadows just to find you in the sun. I count every second, I cherish every day, and never let a moment of our magic slip away. No matter where the road may lead or how the stars may fall, giving you my heart was the best decision of them all. There's a comfort in the quiet, in the way you understand the map of all my worries just by holding on my hand. I used to fear the distance, used to fear the ticking clock, but you're the steady anchor that can weather any shock. We're building something timeless, something written in the sky, a promise that will echo even after we say goodbye. They say that love is fleeting, that it withers like a rose, but ours is like the ocean, always deeper as it goes. I don't need a lifetime to know that you're the one, but I'll take 1,000 more until the universe is done. If I had 1,000 years, I'd spend every single one walking through the shadows just to find you in the sun. I count every second, I cherish every day, and never let a moment of our magic slip away. No matter where the road may lead, how the stars may fall, my heart was the best decision of them all. eternity. I used to rush the sunrise just to get the day over with, living in the maybe, chasing every phantom myth. But now I linger in the quiet, in the breath before you wake, watching how the morning light is softer for your sake. I don't need a destination or a map to somewhere new. My favorite view in the whole wide world is sitting next to you. If my life is a movie, you're the scene I'd always replay. The silver lining in the clouds on a heavy rainy day. The world is full of noise, but you're the rhythm in my heart. Darling, of everything I am, you're the best part. You're the sweetest thing I've known. It's finally having a place to call my own. It's the way you know my silence, the way you read my mind, the kind of gentle patience that is so damn hard to find. You're the sugar in my coffee, you're the soul inside my song, the only place I've ever felt like I truly belong. I'd give up all the trophies and the gold I'll ever win, just to be the person that you choose to let back in. Sometimes I get scared that I'm dreaming this all up, that one day I'll wake up to an empty, lonely cup. But then you reach out for me and the shadows fall away, and I know that I am home, and I know that I am safe. My life is a movie, you're the scene I'd always replay. The silver lining in the clouds on a heavy rainy day. The world is full of noise, but you're the rhythm in my heart. Darling, of everything I am, you're the best part. You're the sweetest thing I've known. It's finally having a place to call my own. You're the best part of me, the only part I really need. Just stay right here. It's the only place I wanna be. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed. I'm replaying every forever that you ever said. The silence in this hallway is deafening tonight. I'm still reaching for your hand, looking for the light. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, leaving me with memories in this beautiful grief. If the world ends tonight and the stars lose their glow, I still choose the wreckage of us, just so you know. Even with this hole in my chest where you used to be, the ghost of your laughter is still enough for me. If loving you kills me, I'll take the goodbye. Just give me one memory and I'll die with a smile. I saw your favorite jacket in the back of the car. It's funny how the closest things feel so damn far. I'm memorizing shadows, I'm tracing your name, trying to find a spark in a dying flame. I'd rather be shattered and remember your touch than be whole and hollow, never loving this much. It's a bittersweet poison, a beautiful mess, to be cursed by the magic of your yes. I'm drowning in the almost and the what could have been, but I'd do it all over, I'd commit every sin. If the world ends tonight and the stars lose their glow, I'd still choose the wreckage of us, just so you know. Even with this hole in my chest where you used to be, the ghost of your laughter is still to you. It's the way you catch my silence, the way you catch my breath, a love that makes a sanctuary out of every head. I used to think that falling meant you losing all control, but you're the only one who's ever made me feel whole. It's a soft landing, darling, a place that's warm and deep, where the secrets of my soul are finally safe for you to keep. So let the world spin faster, let the seasons turn to gold. I've got the only hands I ever wanna hold. It's a terrifying mercy, a surrender that is sweet, to finally let the us in me be completely complete. I'm not afraid of the height and I'm not afraid of the ground, 'cause I know it's in the losing that I'm finally found. I'm closing my eyes, letting go of the edge of the blue. It's a beautiful weightlessness, just to fall into you. No safety net, no looking back at what I knew. I'm finally home the moment I fall into you. Just letting go, deep down in my soul. I'm falling, I'm falling. And I never felt so safe. Just let me fall into you. I'm not looking for a spark that burns out in the rain, or a summer fever that leaves a witness stain. I've had enough of maybes and see you rounds, of building up a kingdom just to watch it hit the ground. But when you look at me, the clock just seems to stall, and I realize I don't want a piece of you, I want it all. So don't just give me the night or a moonbeam in the dark. Don't just give me the lightning, give me the steady spark. I want the Monday mornings and the silver in your hair, the quiet, I'm still here when no one else is there. Lay your heart in my hands, let the world just drift away. Darling, give me your forever, starting from today. We'll map out the hallways of the house we haven't built, and wash away the secrets and the shadows and the guilt. I wanna know the versions of you that nobody sees, the way you catch your breath, or how you're brought down to your knees. It's a terrifying thing to ask for someone's whole life, but I cut through the silence like a warm and gentle night. They say that time is a thief, that it steals the very best, but I think time is a witness to a love that's past the test. I'm not afraid of the wrinkles or the slowing of the pace, as long as I can wake up to the sunlight on your face. So don't just give me the night or a moonbeam in the dark. Don't just give me the lightning, give me the steady spark. I want the Monday mornings and the silver in your hair, the quiet,
Would you like to try a capo on the 4th fret for a brighter, Zach Capello inspired acoustic pop sound?
On a high dusty shelf, I had a routine, a rhythm, a life in the gray, where lonely was just a word I'd use to get through the day. But then you laughed at a joke that I hadn't even finished yet, and suddenly you're the only person I'm glad that I met. It isn't a lightning bolt or a crash in the night. It's more like a slow burning candle finally catching the light. It's the way I keep checking my phone just to see your name, and how a walk in the park doesn't ever feel quite the same. I didn't see it coming, I didn't have a plan or a clue, but I guess I'm in love, and I guess it's because of you. Now I'm buying the flowers I used to think were a waste. And I'm finding that life has a sweeter, more permanent taste. I'm memorizing the way that your eyes crinkle up when you smile, and I find myself wishing that every goodbye took a while. It's a terrifying feeling, giving someone the keys to the door, but I've never felt quite this certain of anything before. I'm overthinking texts and the things that I say, searching for ways to make sure that you're never away. It's a beautiful madness, a soft kind of surrendered state, to realize that maybe it's finally turning to fate. It isn't a lightning bolt or a crash in the night. It's more like a slow burning candle finally catching the light. It's the way I keep checking my phone just to see your name, and how I walk in the park doesn't ever feel quite the same. I didn't see it coming, I didn't have a plan or a clue, but I guess I'm in love, and I guess it's because of you. Yeah, I guess I'm in love. No more maybe this time. It's a quiet realization that I'm yours and you're mine. I guess I'm in love. I used to try and measure love in days and months and years, in the sum of all our laughter and the counting of our tears. But you're a math I can't explain, a logic I can't find, a beautiful expansion of the heart and of the mind. The clock on the wall is just a ticking piece of glass, because with you the seconds never truly have to pass. They say that everything has limits, that the stars will eventually fade, but they haven't seen the universe that you and I have made. just you and I, through the dark and through the light. Forever's just the beginning. This infinity. Drawn, living on the shade, counting all the ghosts and the promises of fate. The hallways were cold and the shadows were long. I'd forgotten the words to my own favorite song, but you walked through the door with a frame in your hand into a lonely desert in the promised land. Oh, darling, come and light up my life tonight. Chase away the dark until the saddest walls apart. The way you laugh at midnight, the way you say it's fine, the way you make the stars go the light they're only yours and mine. I'm opening the windows, I'm throwing back the bone. There's a brand new kind of color filling up this room. Run to the fear and the wreckage of the past. Feel the road in my room and this always meant to last. I'm a candle in a window, I'm a beacon on the shore, and I'm shining just for you now and evermore. Oh, darling, come and light my life tonight. Chase away the dark until everything is bright. I've been a fickle, just waiting for a spark, a song at the end, oh, just waiting for the arc, for your spirit in me. Let the fire start to grow. You're the only one that I ever need to know. Yeah, light it up like a sunrise in the soul. No more winter, no cold. Just you and me like my love. What's the whole world together. Check the clock at 3 a.m. We're staring at the ceiling, trying to find the logic in this heavy, broken feeling. We got the chemistry, we got the history in the sheets, but we're two parallel lines that were never meant to meet. I'm a midnight summer, you're a winter morning rain. We're building up a palace just to house the pain, and it kills me 'cause I want you to be the one, but we're reaching for the moon and forgetting the sun. It's a beautiful tragedy, a masterpiece of almost all. Baby, our destiny is wrong, but the love is right. We're chasing down a ghost in the middle of the night. We fought the universe, we fought the perfect melody in a key I can't quite sing. I'm the bird with the sky, but you're the one without wings. We got a suitcase full of maybe and a heart full of if. Standing on the edge of a beautiful cliff, I'd trade 1,000 lifetimes just to change the script, but the ink is already dry and the page is written. Maybe in another life we're a different story. Maybe in another world we get all the glory. But in this reality the stars are turning cold, and us is just a story that can't be told. Baby, our destiny is wrong, but the love is right. We're chasing down a ghost in the middle of the night. We fought the universe, we fought the hands of fate, but we're the right soul in the wrong state. I can't rewrite what the heavens already hung. Our destiny is wrong, and the song is wrong, baby, so wrong. I'll see you in the next time. I'll find you in the space between the lines. But for now, we gotta let the universe win. I remember the kitchen light, 3 a.m. and a heavy heart. You found me in the shadows when I was falling all apart. You didn't ask for reasons, you just sat there on the floor. And I knew right then I never have to be lonely anymore. We've got the kind of simple that the world is looking for. A love that doesn't need a stage or a lock up on the door. So darling, hold my hand until the skin is thin and gray. Promise me you'll stay through every cold and rainy day. When the music stops and we've danced our final show, just look me in the eyes and say you won't let go. I've got a lifetime's worth of I love yous left to say. Don't let the distance take a single one away. We'll build a house of memories. We'll plant a garden in the back. And when the winters get too long, we'll keep each other on the track. I love you when you're winning, and I'll love you when you're lost. I'll be the one who's standing there no matter what the cost. It's in the way you wake me, or the way you know my coffee. You're the only person who can see the best of me. I know the light gets heavy and the years can be unkind, but you're the only masterpiece I've ever tried to find. If I lose my way or if I'm running out of soul, your heartbeat is the rhythm that can make me feel whole. Hold my hand until the skin is thin and gray. Promise me you'll stay through every cold and rainy day. When the music stops and we've danced our final show, just look me in the eyes and say you won't let go. I've got a lifetime's worth of I love yous left to say. Don't let the distance take a single one away. Say you won't let go, even when we're old and moving slow. Just a whisper in the dark, a promise that I know you'll never let me go. You'll never lost counting the steps to the nearest exit floor. I thought love was a season, a beautiful mistake, a high-stakes gamble that I wasn't brave enough to take. But you didn't try to catch me, you didn't try to bind, you just stayed in the light until the shadows were left behind. So my darling, if the world gets too loud and the colors start to fade, I'll be the promise that we've already made. I'll be the steady hand when the ground starts to shake, and the only heart that's beating for your own sake. I'm putting down the map, I'm finally staying still. So my darling, and I always will, and I always will. It's in the way you remember the stories I've told, and how your hand feels so familiar, even when the air is cold. I stopped looking for a reason, I stopped asking why. I'm just content to watch the years go drifting by. Ooh, 'cause a Tuesday morning with you in the kitchen light's better than 1,000 stars on a lonely perfect night. They say that nothing is certain, that the tide's gonna turn, but you're the only lesson I ever wanted to learn. If I'm a broken record, then you're the only song, and I've been humming your melody all along. So my darling, if the world gets too loud and the colors start to fade, I'll be the promise that we've already made. I'll be the steady hand when the ground starts to shake, and the only heart that's beating for your own sake. I'm putting down the map, I'm finally staying still. So my darling, I love you, and I always will. So my darling, no more running, no more if, just a life built on a promise, and a love that's finally enough. Yeah, so my darling, I'm home. I used to look for miracles in the clouds and in the stars, trying to find a healing hand for all these hidden scars. I thought that grace was something for a kingdom in the sky, a holy place I'd only reach the day I said goodbye. But then you laid your head upon my chest and closed your eyes, and suddenly I realized where the true salvation lies. I don't need a cathedral or a choir to sing my name. I don't need to see a burning bush or feel a holy flame, 'cause when I'm holding you like this, everything is true. I'm touching heaven every time that I am touching you. It's a quiet kind of worship, it's a peace I never knew. Yeah, I'm touching heaven every time I'm next to you. Yeah, it's the way you forgive the parts of me I'm still learning to love. The kind of mercy I was taught only came from up above. And when the tangle of our fingers and the rhythm of your breath, there's a love that feels much stronger than the gravity of death. You're the answer to the prayers I didn't know I had to say, the light that leads me home at the ending of the day. They a human heart. I don't need a cathedral or a choir to sing my name. I don't need to see a burning bush or feel a holy flame. 'Cause when I'm holding you like this, everything is true. I'm touching heaven every time that I am touching you. It's a quiet kind of worship. It's a peace I never knew. Yeah, I'm touching heaven every time I'm next to you. No more searching the sky. The glory is right here in your eyes. I'm finally home. I'm touching heaven, and I'll never let it go. I was chasing circles in the sand, just waiting for the tide. Building walls around my heart with nowhere left to hide. I thought the stars were flickering, just burning up for fun. I didn't know I was waiting for a glimpse of the morning sun. The world was just a background, but I'm moving in black and white until you stepped into the frame and finally turned on the light. I didn't know that I was lost until I found you. I didn't know my heart could beat a rhythm so true. Every road I walked alone, every bridge I had to burn was just a lesson in the dark. For a soul I had to learn that home isn't a destination or a dream I'm chasing through. It's the quiet space I found the moment I found you. You'll never be at home when the world gets way too loud. The silver thread is pulling me from the middle of the crowd. It's not the way you save me, it's the way you let me be. The messy, broken, honest parts that no one else can see. I used to think that forever was the word for someone else, but you're the only person who can save me from myself. If I could go back to the start, to the before and the then, I'd tell for every lonely night to find you all over again. I want the deserts that will sink through whatever I had to do, because my life didn't truly start until I found you. I didn't know that I was lost until I found you. I didn't know my heart could beat a rhythm so true. Every road I walked alone, every bridge I had to burn was just a lesson in the dark for a soul that had to learn. Now the colors are so bright, I'm finally seeing right. No more searching, no more blue. Everything started the moment I found you. I see the lines around our eyes, the maps of where we've been, through the seasons of the struggle and the days of giving in. The world out there is changing fast, a blur of neon lights, but you're the same soft place I land on my heaviest nights. They said the spark would flicker out, that fire turns to dust, but they don't know the diamond heart of people such as us. After all the mountain climbs and the valleys in the dark, after every sorry said and every little spark, when I'm looking for a reason or a place to call my home, you're the only name I whisper, the only path I roam. Through the static and the noise, you're the only song that's true. You're still the one I'm choosing, and I'll always choose you. But I love the way you love me now, it's grounded and it's sweet. It's the way you know my coffee order, the way you know my fears. It's the grace you've shown me quietly through all these passing years. We're not the kids we used to be, and I'm glad we let them go, because the soul I'm holding now is the best one that I know. Let the critics keep on talking, let the doubters have their say. Our love is like a tree that never bends away. The roots are deep, the branches high, reaching for the blue, and every single leaf I grow is a tribute just to you. After all the mountain climbs and the valleys in the dark, after every sorry said and every little spark, when I'm looking for a reason or a place to call my home, you're the only name I whisper, the only path I roam. Through the static and the noise, you're the only song that's true. You're still the one I'm choosing, and I'll always choose you. Yeah, it's you. It's always been you. The first face I wanna see, the last hand I wanna hold, you're still the one. Even when the world gets old, still you.